Somebody say local.
Family, friends and fans of DAsportsVYBEZ, we're here with another great football legend, the great Mr. Bobby Dover of Goodwill, striker for the Saints and former national player. Mr. Dover, we are right there in your yard, so just take us, the fans and them are waiting eagerly to hear your story, your football story. Take it away.
Well, I raised around here, Goodwill. Most of my football I played at Astor Park. Yes. Then we had our little team, club football and thing. But beside that, I move and play for MJB, woman is a little thing around the region and so forth. Then, but most of my football I play for Saints. You understand? I lead Saints to free championship. Alright? Then I play Mackison for Saints, which again I had the most goal.
Okay, but let's go back to small, to when you first think about football. Tell us how you start playing football from small, little boy.
Well, when I start right here at Astor Park.
All right.
Playing football.
Who inspired you?
Who inspired me?
Yes.
But I can't say exactly
guys like
you because you need to go nowhere.
But you live right there by the Savannah?
I live right there by the Savannah.
So you just used to just walk across?
Just walk across and play football.
And guys like who that you used to play with?
Well, guys like, it's my brothers and them, follow my brothers and them because all of them was playing football and so forth. I used to go up on this side and watch Bogoroy and Saints members playing football on the Savannah up there,
But you, what school you went to?
Goodwill Junior High School.
Goodwill Junior High School.
Yes. And I always tell myself, growing up on this Savannah there, I always want to make the Dominica team. I want to be the first one around here to make Dominica team, But I don't want to make Dominica team based on my friendship, or, I want you to pick me based on my ability.
So that means you do well in school. You did well in school.
I never at school like going to. I always more sports inside go.
In terms of play now, so
yeah,
you play for Goodwill. You play for.
I play for Dallas. Remember Dallas? I play for Dallas. It's against school because I couldn't make the Goodwill school team.
Really?
No, I couldn't make the Goodwill team. Because they had all like Herbie Jack, you had Alan G-Boy, Alan Guy, Irvin, and all of them fellas. At that time, you had Blanchard fellas, and
So much great guys.
Boy, that's too much great guys.
You couldn't make that, they could be the school team?
No, Peck and them fellas there.
Wow.
All them fellas there, I couldn't make that side.
Wow.
You understand?
Okay.
So
your first time playing organized football, like in a little league, youth league, in a youth league.
In a youth league, I play with Dallas.
Okay, and that's where was that league?
And that inspired me to go and play football and earn something for myself. You understand? I always want to be on the front line. I always want to be a goal scorer. You understand? And I was desperate to score goals. I eager because I don't want to go back home and my mother said, Bobby, you score? I don't want to tell her no. I always want to score.
So great.
Yeah. And in those days, the only thing parents asking if you score.
Right. Then I said, you know something? I'm going to take it a little further. So I went and played for Saints. But only time I played for Saints, people don't know where I train in there, I run in plenty. But half of my time spent at the back road, Central Roma, up and down. You know who would meet me there? Solka was the one that meet me at the back road, 1 o'clock, while everybody was in, I train in at the back road.
All right.
You understand? And that gave me the motivation and the push to go on. But I always tell myself, I want to be the first one around there, Astor Park, to play for Dominica.
Okay, you're taking us now, Saints playing the league, the National League. Tell us your first game ever playing for Saints. Take us there.
Well, my first game playing for Saints was against Kensbro. You understand?
In Windsor Park.
Yes.
Tell us about that game.
I could tell you straight out, I played one game intermediate. I remember exactly the game intermediate. From there, I just moved to first division at the time. You understand? But most of I was the smallest man on the team of Saints.
You was the smallest man on the team?
Smallest man at the time.
Wow.
playing for State.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
Then we move. Then we move to the second game was just against Harlem. You know, I played one game against that part of Fox. I played one game against him, and after he gone, I don't know where he gone to. But I was the smallest boy playing against them fellas there.
So tell us, okay, so the first game you played against Kensbro, did you play on the field?
Yes, I played.
Were you only starting 11?
I was in starting 11.
A striker?
As a striker.
Did you score?
Yes, I scored one goal at time.
How did that
But
game go?
that game, Kensbro beat us 3-1.
So you scored your lone goal? Okay, and then the next game was Harlem?
Next game is Harlem because it's big team you coming up against.
All right.
You know?
And did you score?
No, I didn't score against
Okay.
Harlem. But I always tell myself it have two rounds.
Yes.
They beat me in the first round.
Yeah.
I go in back and train.
Okay.
So when I come back, I was more dangerous than when I was, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because when I leave, I went back to the to train the board.
Yes.
When I do the training board.
Yes.
So my training was back road, the steps, and the second round, I beat Harlem. The second
leg.
I beat Harlem. You
Okay.
understand?
But before you continue, I heard that keepers were afraid of you.
Yes. Because I used to kick the ball very hard. That's what I can really say about me and Wasim in goal. Since beat Harlem 3-1. I can tell you about that game.
Tell us about it.
That game there, every time you pick the ball up, you know, Wasim in the air, he'll take it. Anything there, he will take it. You understand? But I go back to the drawing board. And anything across him, he cannot take it. You know? And I used to put it across him. The last time, the first time I was coming down on him, I got 2 goals against him already. Across him, I bring the ball across him. But the first time I coming down on him, I end up laughing and I just bang the ball in and I fall down and I just have to laugh. You understand what I'm saying? But you see, I used to get the goalkeeper weak point. If I know you're strong up there, I just feel like I can jump.
So you did your homework, you studied?
I studied
the
goalkeeper.
keepers.
So let's get back to the shots. You or Chombi, who had the hardest shot?
I think Chombi, I don't know what Chombi, but I know I could kick hard.
Because I know you and Chombi name came up.
Yeah, because
discussion.
because I know that when my opponent, I will kick the ball very hard against him. You understand?
Okay.
And I could kick.
But I like what you say that you study your opponent. This is very important.
So that I wanted to be an effective striker. I wanted to strike that goal. I desperate to score. When you say come on the field, Bobby wants to score.
Okay.
I will do anything for me to score. If I have to use my hand, I'll use my hand.
Yeah, 2.
Okay, let me ask you. So being that kind of prolific striker you was, are there any keepers you could say that you never scored against?
I score against all of them.
All of them, all the
I
greats.
score against all the greats.
Okay, but there are,
my time.
Okay, but are there any one of them that will give you which one would give you the greatest challenge that you feel, boy,
Steve.
it's tough?
I took a shot against Blue Stars. Man, you could stay up there, you could stay from Rose and here I hear me kick that ball. Boom. And Steve let that look like nothing.
Yes.
The goalkeeper let that look like nothing.
Talking about Steve Norris.
Yes, Steve Norris let that look like nothing. I used to say, I'm proud of that man, Steve Norris, because he was a very good goalkeeper.
Okay.
Earl White spoke about that. Steve held it with his hand and came down with it. Yes.
And also another goal that someone was spoken about was against JD Rocks. Blaga in his interview said that the only time he lost in the final is against Saints and Bobby Dover scored that goal. Tell us about that goal.
Yes. Well, you know, I was running onto the flank. You understand? And Daga was coming across. So I jerked, then he stopped. And I go inside of the ball to the center because Daga not there again. But I come in against the other, the sweeper.
Yes,
you understand?
Yes.
So, it's all about team football. You pass the ball and you run into, you put yourself in position to get that ball. So I put myself in position and I did head that ball in the next corner.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Okay, so now we're going to take us from your first call up for national team now.
Well, my first call up to national team was 1985.
Okay, tell us about that.
I just come back from St. Thomas, you know. I used to be in St. Thomas, so I stayed there for 5 months. So come back here, just thing, the Markison games and so forth. So I ended up playing Markison for Astor Park. You know, we had Earl White, Pan Man, all of them have been around this area. You know, so we had our own team and we had to go and play against different teams. I can remember once playing for Astor Park, I used to get goals. I was a big goal scorer for Astor Park. You understand? Even when I moved, Astor Park are kind of going down. I said we had a little league up there with MJB, Dallas, and Upper Goodwill. You understand? So I moved to play for MJB. You understand? And with Red Bull, that was my mentor. Red Bull was my mentor.
Yes, sir.
Because I could tell you, when you have Red Bull, you have Tosh, Irvin,
Yes.
you have Tosh, you have Desmond Fonkin, and this was a powerful side I have. And once I have them at the back of me, I know I go. I have to perform them
You
now.
have to play your part.
Yes,
Because
I
you know
play
the
my
hole in
part.
your end.
Yes, because I have to score. You understand? So I can tell when it was Dallas versus MJB, and Billy Doctor was the referee, and my brother Neil, and you have to give a little time. So idea think about how I'm going to score. Because you know, by the hospital side haven't got a spot to take, you just used to on a floor and
So that was on the field, right? Lindo Park.
Lindo Park I'm talking about
Alright.
now. So he's a throw the ball. You understand? So I think that man threw that ball across that goal. And when I just go up in the air, against Chinese, you understand? I use my hand, I really use my hand. And I put it down. You understand, sir? The goalkeeper don't see that. The referee don't see that. Goal. MJB beat Dallas 1-0.
With a goal, with the hand of Bobby
Handball.
Dover.
Because I score many goals in Winter Park with my hand.
We got
Papa,
this.
You understand?
That's
If you see a one Jeffrey Edmond was playing for Saints, I just know what Jeffrey Edmond is. Bobby, that's a goal. So every time Jeffrey Edmond call on me, you could ask him himself, Bobby, that's a goal.
So you maybe that caused FIFA to come up with those extra officials, man.
Okay, so now tell us, national team. Take us to making the national team. Your first call up, 85.
But 85, my first call up on the national team. I was right there, I come from St. Thomas, you know, and as I told you, I was playing for the club football, Mackison and so forth. Yeah. Then I moved to go and play for, my Saints is my club, you know. So they come and Rico,
Yes.
that's Eric at the time. He come right there in front of my mother door and he just knocked the door. I was lying down in front in the journey at the time. So I wake up, he tell me, you to come and practice at 4 o'clock. Then I go to meet Alan, Mike George, Al Sid, you know, all them fellas
Great
there.
guys in there.
Yeah, but it was tight to make the team, you understand? It was tight to make the team.
Strikers like who you were going to compete against to make that team. Tell
Well,
us.
I was going to compete against Alan, Mike George, and Coco Shoe, all them fellas there. You know, even Pan Man.
Yes,
You understand? I go and compete against them fellas there. But I didn't want them to pick me based on friendship. I always want to pick me based on my ability. And after that, I guess I should score my goals in Winter Park. I end up have the most goal scorer in the Winter Park herself, you know. And then, man, when you see you come to national, they don't pick me. I just traveling with them now. But man, not scoring goal, not that they was picking. So that one time in the year 2000, when they,
So in 85, when you got called up, you made the team.
yeah, I make the team.
But you didn't, it wasn't in the
I was
start,
not
you wasn't
player.
playing, you were just on the bench. Okay.
I was just on the bench and
Yeah.
you understand?
Okay, so
It's,
continue.
yes.
So
So
then-
why is I there? 86, I see the same stories, but I look at it going like friendship business. 87 is the same thing. When 2000 come, I said, let me tell you something, man. I don't want them to pick me based on friendship. I want them to pick me based on my performance in the park. You understand? So I tell them in 2000 I don't come back and I'm playing football again.
Do you think the coach was pressing you, or there was so many great players also?
Well, the coach himself, he was picking people based on friendship. Because if a man couldn't make it, he wouldn't have the balls because he's his friend. He wouldn't have the balls to say he cannot make it. You understand? And that is the thing we suffer a lot on this side. You know, we get pressed because we didn't have the... Nobody wants to talk. You understand? Because some people will lose their pick. You understand what I'm saying? I can remember once we leave Dominica and we go to Antigua. You understand? You know why I go Antigua? My brother was the goal scorer that year in Dominica.
Top goal scorer.
Yes, top goal scorer. And you know why I go Antigua? It's because Jomo said he not going.
What year was this?
87. About 87, I think.
Okay.
87.
Okay.
Jomo say he's not going because Jomo find this is nonsense that going on there. And from that, me and Jomo like that. You understand? It was Alan, Mike George.
Jomo.
We don't know forward man. I think it was Earl White, you know. I think it's Earl White. You understand?
Yeah.
But the time come when them had to pull up, make a decision to make a
Fresh,
win a fresh thing. Yeah, you understand? I think that day we beat Antigua 1-0 because of Jeff Redmond to get a kick. But man, you see the forward man, the man have the ball right on the line. You understand? That same year Jomo still come, you know. Jomo and I didn't take the bus to go back to the hotel. We walked to the hotel because we have this loss of what had going on. You don't pick people based on friendship. You pick people based on the performance.
Okay, so give us one of your highlights of your career, one of the memorable moments playing in the park. Talk to us.
One of the moments I've played in the park about Saints and Harlem.
Yes, tell us
and
about
Warner
that.
was thought that he's it in the, because everybody was scared of Warner. You understand? But I used to let him know that Bobby Dover don't afraid of Warner. Bobby Dover come in and take the challenge. And I used to come and take the challenge. You understand? And I'm the only one that used to beat Warner just like that. You understand? Once he come in, I time him. When he slide, I just jump and I caught him.
All right. Okay. So any in terms of most goals in your prolific striker, how many times have you gotten most goals in the park?
Boy, plenty. I get most goals for plenty time in the park.
All
because I think I get some medals, trophies. That one time Grand Four come down in the park. For the first year, I scored 13 goals against Grand Four.
Wow.
13 goals against Grand Four. Right on the Savannah Goodwill there.
Oh boy.
You understand?
Okay.
So my best time of that and Conan.
Okay.
I fear of Conan, but I let Conan know I don't afraid of him. You know Conan from
Okay, Senjo. So you would say that was one of the defenders that when you come up against that team, you have to think about the defender.
Yeah, I have to think about that. I have to study them defenders.
All right, and just before we wanted to tell the players, the strikers, young strikers of these days, what they should do to lift their level.
As a striker, you have to eager to score. You don't have to hold the ball in your foot and try to beat that one. You got to try your shot from outside. You understand? Try yourself, prove yourself. You understand? You can't walk in the goal with the ball. You understand? You have something to say, all right, I'm going to give the goalkeeper a surprise. You have to start to kick from outside. Okay. You understand? You have different ways to score. Then you shoot the ball, it rebound on one of the players, and your man just drive it.
Okay.
So all in all, I want to tell them strikers in Dominica, go for it. Always get them the press on to score.
All right, Mr. Dover, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for taking the time off your schedule, making your bobs and come and give us an interview. We appreciate that.
Thank you.